What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk and No Premium back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today was a very ugly, rangy day. Is the market still waiting to see, whether or not they're gonna get this whole default or the budget and all that kind of shit all figured out? Okay. So I don't know it, although we did have a plethora of Fed speakers, and we do have some more tomorrow as well. Let's see. Basically, all we did today was just spend a day in this range. But we did it where? I think this was important. We spoke about it yesterday. If you were on the Sunday sermon with the Wolves of Wealth group, we could see right here, right? We knew how big this 4,200 level was, and now we're pretty much just staying above it. After the Globex opened here, no real big print on any hourly or 4-hour candles right underneath 4,200. It's under. You can't deny though. This does look like a huge bull flag form or bear flag forming. As you see, we've dropped and now flagging out. But really, still, I think the trade plan for tomorrow is going to be pretty straight, simple, and forward. Okay, we either break above 42.25 and hold, or 42.27 if you want to be strict. Create a nice higher low and break out, opening up 42.60 to 42.80, or we break and hold below the 4,200 from there. As long as we get under that Globex open or low price, which is about 41.88, call it 41.85, you're going to target this 41.60 area, which is the top of the balance. I think there's a decent balance area coming in there as well. Now, if that breaks and goes 41.20 below that, then you got 4,100 about even. Was that bottom of the balance for the most part, then 40.60. I think that's a long level for me. That's if we get down. I have no idea. So plan for tomorrow, depending where we open up. It also has to do with economic data. So early in the morning, we just have no actual 8:30 data. I mean, we have 8 o'clock data with building permits, but no real big 8:30 data. We do have Redbook, and then we have Logan speaking. Manufacturing PMI, that's 15 minutes into market open. A lot of PMI data. Then new home sales will also be 30 minutes in. So nothing in the pre-market, I think, will really send us over the edge up or down. So I think if we just flag out all night, there's an opportunity we'll be able to take this break right above 42.25 to take us to the upside, 42.60, 42.80 above there. So I'll be watching that level. Look for either the double top reject, even at Friday's area, okay, or break and hold above there, creating a higher low. So what you'd want to look for, right, is something where you break above, right? So break above, call it 42.30. Come up, maybe you go to 42.40, and then you come down, create a higher low here to sweep back up to go to the highs. That's a buy area for me. That's the most, to me, favorable risk being a new money long, especially at the highs. If not, if we reject and get under 41.90, I think going under 41.90 is an epic short opportunity. You could catch probably about 30 points down to 41.64. I have. Okay, on to SPY. On to the spider. Basically be looking very similar to ES, right? SPY looking very similar to ES. We can see here basically an inside day, except I think we might have dipped underneath the low. What was this, 35 here? Oh, 35 equal lows. I guess that's technically not an inside day because we have a lower high, but equal low. Inside day would be lower high, higher low. I mean, I'd still call it a consolidation day. It's easy to see right here, right? Sorry about that. Let me just get this all tidied up. You have the breakout, right? And now you're just pretty much consolidating, but we can't deny this doesn't look like a bear flag off the drop. We really need to watch 421. I think 421, 421, 421. Today's high is 420. If you want to take the high from here, I think 420.75. Just call it 421. If 421 is printing, just buy calls. Okay, just buy calls on any higher low above 421. Now, if not, if we reject and get below, breaking below 417.35, it's really easy to see here. That would definitely open up 416.50 to 415.50 all the way down to 414.50. There's a dollar range. I would think that this back test of 415.50 though. So you got about a $2 fall you could have here. Underneath 414.50 though, you're going to want to target that top of the balance 413 area even. Okay, so plan SPY. We had the break and hold over 421. That's the most confident new money long I'd want to be, if not double top. You could play the reject there or play the break and hold of 417.35. Could fall a few points down for a nice short opportunity if the market does want to pull back. QQQ. What's going on with QQQ? Qs. So you had the fib pull back on it today. Look how nice this played off this fib level. You could have really just had it going all day, right? Came down to the 61.8, could have longed it back up, right? Then came down, touched it here again, went up, went down there. So really respecting that, the day like this is, you call it an algo driven day, or it's just computers really buying and selling to each other for the most part. So really just respecting these mathematical fib levels. However, we knew 338 was that breakout, which was pretty much previous day high, right? That was last Friday's high. Cash high, cash open high, as you can see, right? Cash open high 331. So we knew, hey, we need to break and hold above to get there. So tomorrow's simple. We either break and hold above 339. You can call it 339 because 338.21, 339 was basically the high after hours on Thursday. So I think if 339 is printing and any higher low up there, maybe a hammer candle wick, you could take that long. 340 is one, but I think 342, 345, 348 above there. 340 might give you a little bit of a psych level, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see here. Underneath. Now, if we get underneath 335, okay, or 334.50 to 335, I think this could produce a bounce here at 334.50. 334 to 335. If we get underneath there, that's really the only short opportunity, I think. If not, I think it's a liquidity grab down and a possible bounce area, because we could see there was that demand here. But underneath there, you have a nice area to go short down to about 331. Underneath 331, you want to target 327. I think there's definitely a bounce going to happen at 327. IWM, redheaded stepchild that we love. Risk on, risk off indicator. Look at the motherfucker. What'd he do? What'd she do? Doesn't matter. But we could see here what? We are in this balance. Okay, in this balance. So let's see. We have a double bottom. Now we got a MA crossover. That's a good start, or EMA crossover here. We are higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. That's great. We really need to break above 179 to 180. Really, if we're filling the gap up at 180, 182, that probably means that we are breaking out in SPY and Q. So we could see kind of that consolidation. Not quite an inside day because we had a higher high, but nonetheless, just print price action printing right next to the candle. So you'll know for over 179 to 180, more than likely want to be looking on the call side for Qs and SPY underneath 170. 576 area. We could see this was a bounce area a few times. So call it 175. We have a rotation back down to that 172. Underneath 168, it is lights out. The market is going absolutely into the toilet. Just kidding, guys. Look, all you want to know for here tomorrow is if we take out that 180 or not. 179, 180 on IWM, more likely a risk on factor to look long on Qs, SPY, ES, or if you trade the NASDAQ. Guys, of course, you've got to wake up early, right? Get your levels right. And of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.